Great morning. Let's get our cards out and see what the topic is today when it comes to wisdom from the universe. Okay, so first thing out in the center is resilience. Next we have transformation and trust. Okay. Again, underneath of it all is another card of transformation. Now, one looks easier and the other does not, doesn't it? Let's look at these two. This is the one we're dealing with. Difficult aspects of transformation. So let's pull our next one and see what we have above it. Okay, when it comes to resilience, we have what's being offered. Above transformation, we have juggling and trying to bring things to balance in the daily life. And as far as trust, we have things happening rapidly, rapid energy shifts. And underneath of it all, we have feeling like one is on the edge, pushed to the edge. So this is about, those difficult things, seeing what's being offered up. You may not like what's being offered up, but it is the midst of transformation, and we have to trust that process. We may not always understand it. This is about, yes, resilience. When what is being offered up, you feel there is loss, okay? Being picked dry, okay? So let's see about the transformation, juggling. What are you concentrating on, okay? What are you hearing? What are you talking about? When it comes to transformation and balancing and juggling. And when it comes to trust, you are in the midst of the decisions, okay, in the game of life, let's just say it that way, okay? So what are your ideals? What are the ideals that you have with that, okay? So this is about, we have a lot of losses that happen in the midst of life, like I just lost little Manamu, I lost May, I lost Mr. Max, okay? And so sometimes, you have to have resilience. And when these things, see what's being offered, okay? Again, what are you concentrating on when it comes to this transformation? And what are you juggling? What are you doing in your daily life? And are you trusting the process and understand this is the game of life, okay? You could say it's kind of, we're in this chess game of life and we have to have some trust in the universe. Now, through all of this, what happened? I wound up getting little, our little happy guy down here. Here he is, our little fluff buffet here, Mickey Mick, has come out of this, and so it's about having that resilience and seeing what else the universe is offering us in the midst of this transformation. So where is our focus? What are we concentrating on? Are we concentrating on balance and juggling these things in our daily life, bringing them to a better point? And are we trusting the game of life as it moves forward? Sometimes these things happen very rapidly. Hey, Mick, what are you after? What are you after, Mick? That kiss. can I have a kiss? He says, no, you're not getting kissed now. Mick. So anyway, this is about these transformations that happen. I just got the call last evening that that little Manamu's ashes are back, and so I'm going to go pick those up this morning. I still haven't gotten the call from the other vet about Mr. Max, and that was a week before. So again, I'm going to have to call down there and see, because it's been 2 weeks. He should have gotten them back and should have called me already long ago. So I'll see what's happening there as well. But again, this is about just understanding that these losses are part of life, and it's all about transformation, shifts and changes that happen, and that there is an eternality to everything. So trust the game of life. What are you doing? What's your next move? Okay? Whatever we decide, it's going to open some doors and close other doors. And no matter what you decide, you're going to get some lesson out of it. So again, understand that we have to be resilient in the midst of transformation and trust the universe. Just try to keep things as much in balance as you can in your daily life by concentrating. Okay? Look at what you're speaking. Look at where you're caught, what you're holding to in the midst of this transformation in your daily happenings. Okay? And again, be resilient, because what's going to be offered up, part of it is loss. And with that loss then comes in, are you going to trust the universe as it's moving, okay, in the game of life? So on that note, not really much more to say other than just trust the universe, because things are always in the midst of shift and change. It's part of it's just part of the cycle of things here in this planetary orbit that we're in. And so it's part of our journey, it's like you go to school, okay? You go through that kindergarten's lessons, and you go through that, then you go through middle school, then you go to high school, and then you go to college. It just one cycle after another cycle after another cycle after another cycle. And we just continue in that. But again, it's saying have resilience and have trust, because losses are going to come along the way. Transformation is going to happen. Things just change from one element to another element, okay? Nothing's really lost in the end. It's just on the other side waiting for us. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. And little Mick is over there taking a little rest. There he is. Oh, hey, Mick. What are you doing, Mickey Moo? Hey, Mickey. He's just kind of... Oh, so tired. It's hard being a little guy. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here. This morning, like I said, I'm going to go pick up Manamu's ashes, and I'm going to call the other vet and say, what is going on? Why haven't Mr. Max's ashes been returned yet? So on that note, I'll see you online. If there's something you want to see read on or discussed, please let me know in the comments. I do so appreciate it, and we'll see you online.